Manever I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there, I see them yopo.
Kojo Oppong Nkrumah runs from Dȧmȧging as Bawa Rock rocks clean. Kojo Oppong Nkrumah runs from Dȧmȧging as Bawa Rock rocks clean. Now we all know who Kojo Oppong Nkrumah is. He used to be a deputy minister of information. Then he rose to become the minister of information, having toppled Mustafa Hamid. Inshallah, we all remember. Kojo Oppong Nkrumah is also a broadcaster. He owns a TV station. At the same time, he is a very wonderful communicator for his party. He is an MP, and in Parliament, his party has chosen him to talk about the economy and whatever. This is Kojo Oppong Nkrumah. Now, last week, Kojo Oppong Nkrumah was at a presser, and over there, he lamented vehemently and bitterly the work of the Gold Board, headed by Dȧmȧging. He was not happy that the Bank of Ghana has lost 214 million American dollars, allegedly, as told to us by the IMF. He also talked about a certain guy called Bawa Rock, a certain company called Bawa Rock, enjoying some kind of monopoly that, in his opinion and the opinion of his party, in fact, is totally untoward to the development of this nation. This is Kojo Oppong Nkrumah. Now, Dȧmȧging promised that he was going to speak about this, and given the time, he fired back. We came with what he said, and then they were supposed to meet on radio and TV news file. Dȧmȧging was there with his arsenal, but Kojo Oppong Nkrumah was missing. Come here, watch this. Now, Kojo Oppong Nkrumah sat down, and eloquently he was able to deal with the issues one after the other. First and foremost, let us listen to exactly what Kojo Oppong Nkrumah said, the energy with which he said that, and the fact that he was waiting for a certain investigation, a probe to be opened, so that gold board activities, including the BOG activities concerning the gold issues, would be looked at. Watch this.
We are demanding the following: a bipartisan parliamentary inquiry into the circumstances under which the Republic of Ghana has lost $214 million, heading to $300 million, to be done here by the Parliament of Ghana on a bipartisan basis, as I mentioned. And we're asking for a parliamentary ad hoc investigative committee with power to subpoena all contracts, licenses, intermediaries, including this Bawa Rock monopoly that this morning we have informed you about. Under this bipartisan inquiry, we will be expecting the Bank of Ghana and the Gold Board to publish the fee structure, the pricing formula, the aggregator selecting criteria, and all foreign exchange arrangements that they have tied to this scheme, which has led to this loss. There are also environmental issues that have to be dealt with. And one of the things we'll be asking for is a suspension of permits in forest reserves and the introduction of serious measures on traceability. Because as at now, we have every reason to believe that state money is being used to buy Galamsey gold.
State money is being used to buy Galamsey gold, illegal gold. It is very, very interesting the way these people treated with kid gloves this issue of illegal mining when they were in power for 8 solid years. They gave wound to me the power to misbehave and play the buffoonery, destroying the Nimri forest, allegedly. In fact, when even reports came out pointing fingers at Wontumi and his Akunta mining, that employed Chinese people all over to destroy our forests and beyond. A lot of these people were nowhere to be found. After all, Party Hienska. Some of these hypocrites never spoke. They are destroyers of our nation, wicked people who do not deserve any respect whatsoever. My brother, they can afford mineral water. They can afford to fly their families left, right, and center. They can sit on TV and radio, lie about their wealth, because they have put their wealth in different people's names to run away from scrutiny. We have no respect for them, my brother. Today is the same people who are calling for the suspension of licenses in forest reserves. May I ask, this is a point of interest, do we still have mining licenses in our forest reserves? If the answer is yes, then I am most disappointed. Why should we still have licenses in forest reserves? Do we understand what it means to say forest reserve? Today, Sir John is in hell, being sodomized by Satan because of what he did to our motherland, destroying our land, destroying our flora and fauna, and he even had the audacity, the effrontery, to bequeath land that did not belong to him to family and friends. Come here. Dash him away. My brother, my sister, having said this, the whole nation was ready to listen to Sammy Jemfi, the 36-year-old Sammy Jemfi, the Sunyani boy. And when he sat on news file, oh my God, the eloquence, the fluidity with which he articulated himself left everybody shocked. It looks like Kojo Oppong Nkrumah stirred up a whole thunder and lightning in a teacup. In fact, he built a whole mountain out of a molehill because he was able, I'm talking about Sabin Jemfi, to break down everything one after the other. And those people who even sat with him to question him, at the end of the day, they applauded from the depths of their minds. The knowledge, the fluidity with which he attacked the answers. I sat back and I was mesmerized. Sammy Jemfi has since called for the probe. But my brother, my sister, today we have more information for you. Let me take you to Joy News' news file, hosted by my very good friend, Lawyer Samson Ayenini. Let's listen to what Sammy Jemfi said about Bawa Rock and the so-called monopoly. And when we return, we will tell you what exactly this Bawa Rock thing is all about. Watch this.
Samson, Bawa Rock Company Limited is a company incorporated under the laws of Ghana. It was incorporated specifically, I believe, on the 15th of January 2015. 14th or 15th of January 2015. So it's a 2015 incorporated company.
Okay, so I confirm that we have seen that incorporation certificate and certificate to commence business. And as we do the show, we'll be showing you some of these pieces of evidence because we have them.
And in fact, I have, when I'm done answering this question, I'll give you all the evidence to the answers I provide. So first of all, it's a company incorporated under the laws of this country in the year 2015, meaning that it's been in existence. Is dealing in precious minerals, among others. So when you hear people say that, oh, this company has nothing to do with gold trading, it was not registered for that purpose, it is not true. And I'll give you the evidence for you to know that, yes, it is registered to carry out a number of activities, from mining to farming to dealing in general goods. But one key principal activity of the company is dealing in precious minerals. Now, this company is also not a mushroom company that just, surfaced in the gold trading space. As a matter of fact, it was licensed by the Precious Minerals Marketing Company to deal in gold in the year 2016. 2016.
The predecessor of the gold board.
Yes. And since 2016, the company has renewed its gold trading license every year until 2025. Every single year, the company has renewed its gold trading license. Now, this company we call Bawa has been one of the major gold suppliers in the country. In fact, they were one of the major gold suppliers to aggregators under MIFS. When I say MIF, I'm talking about the Minerals Income Investment Fund established by the NPP. The MIFS Gold for Reserve program in the year 2024 when the NPP was in power. And I'm going to give you evidence to that. So now let's go to the evidence. These are the company's registration or incorporation documents showing that it was first incorporated on 14th January 2015. As I'm saying, all these copies I'll leave with you. Okay. I've also given soft copies to your producers. They can project it. Again, the company updated its incorporation on the 20th of November 2023,
right,
and became Bawa Rock Company Limited. It was initially Bawa Rock Limited. The certificate is also here. This was 2023. Then these are the articles of incorporation of the company showing that its principal activity is what? Number 1, mining. Number 2, farming. Number 3, construction. Number 4, trading in general goods. Number 5, dealers in precious minerals. Number 6, oil and gas. Number 7, import and export of general goods. So that is the evidence.
Why is it necessary to be exhibiting their incorporation documents to show that they were incorporated on 14th of January 2015?
Yeah, because some have suggested that Sami Jemfi just went to Gold Board as CEO and decided to appoint a sole buyer of all the gold that Gold Board has been buying, and the company we have appointed is a company that was incorporated only in 2025. The NPP has been making that claim, and that company is even a company registered for the purpose of farming and fishing. It has nothing to do with gold trading. So we need to educate Ghanaians accordingly. No, please. This is one-on-one. Hold on. So it's not your time yet. Now, number 2, let me give you the evidence. This is the first PMMC license given to the company dated 10th March 2016, expired on 9th March 2017.
A year after its incorporation.
A year after its incorporation.
It got a license from the PMMC.
To deal in gold.
Okay.
A few licenses to show that they were renewing and very active from 2015 when they were incorporated to 2025. This is dated 14th February 2020, another license from the PMMC. This is another license from the PMMC dated 19th October 2023, and there are many others. Again, let me give you evidence of gold trading work, significant gold trading work done by this company. Now, I told you that the NPP under MIF rolled out a Gold for Reserve program in 2024 on the instructions of the then Vice President Alhaji Bawumia. The main aggregator, one of the main aggregators for MIF was a company called Gold Rich Refinery Limited.
Right.
One of the people who were the main suppliers of gold to this aggregator is Bawa Rock. And I'm giving you evidence. This is a letter from Gold Rich addressed to the manager of Fidelity Bank, I've given your producers a soft copy, which is redacted because this one has the bank details of the company.
Right.
So they can project that. And as you can see on the screen
already,
it says transfer Gold Ridge Refinery Limited. This was a transfer instruction of 40 million cedis to Bower Rock under the NPP to buy gold. And there are many of these letters. Number two, in the year 2017, the main gold buyer in Ghana, one of the biggest gold buyers in Ghana, was a company called AA Minerals. If you are you're well versed in gold trading issues in country, you would have heard of the name AA Minerals. There's a certificate issued by AA Minerals to Bower Rock dated 3rd August 2017 as what? Their buying agent, 2017 when the NPP was in power. Now you also know of the biggest refinery, gold refinery in the whole of West Africa called Gold Coast Refinery. This is an invoice from a wire transfer from Gold Coast Refinery to Bower Rock dated November 22, 2018 for Bower Rock to buy gold for them. These are records of gold purchased by Bower Rock for Gold Coast Refinery as at March 2018. These are all the records, and you can go to Gold Coast Refinery.
Okay, so he just showing us now a tall list of as in purchases or the gold Bower Rock's involvement
in the gold trading. So number one,
trading.
It is not a 2025 registered company. It is a 2015 registered company. Number two, it is not solely a farming and fishing company. It also deals in the precious minerals, and I've shown you that. Number three, it has a solid track record in gold trading, acknowledged by Gold Coast Refinery, aggregators under government's Gold for Reserves program and so on. And I've shown you his activeness even under the XY regime.
Right.
Now, Samson, I think the next question people will be asking after this.
The thing also is about why it is the sole gold buyer for the gold board.
Yeah, that is also another misconception. You know, a lot of people do not understand how gold board's trading model works. Samson, gold board.
This is Dȧmȧging talking. Now, let us get more serious. Bower Rock is a company that has been dealing in gold even in the days of the NPP. Minerals Income and Investment Fund, MIF. Do we remember that name? Does it ring a bell? Dr. Sledge. Do we all remember Dr. Sledge? The alleged fraudster who has duped Ghana of so much millions. And now we have Iyoko and the rest of these investigators hot on his heels. We have talked about Dr. Sledge over and over on this show. He was the one, the main aggregator. When we say aggregator, the one who takes money from the government to buy gold for the use of government. That's an aggregator. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo picked up this guy called Dr. Sledge and gave him millions of American dollars, Ghana's money. And he was supposed to buy gold as an aggregator. Because he knew, he didn't know too much about gold. You know who he fell on? Bower Rock and a few other people. And Bower Rock supplied all the gold that Dr. Sledge needed. And we saw evidence that even at a point, he took 40 million American dollars and provided all the gold to Dr. Sledge. So Dr. Sledge became almost like a contractor, pushing people like Bower Rock onto the field to deal with different people in order to get the gold. Today, Bower Rock all of a sudden has become a villain. In the days of the NPP, he was a hero. The company was a huge thing. All of a sudden, he has become kakai. But we're going to go deeper into this, and I need you to pay attention. Now, Dr. Sledge is in trouble. Nobody is mentioning Bower Rock because Bower Rock gave out every single gold that was needed. And that was paid for by the myth. Today, as it stands, Bawa Rock is in the headlines. Why? Because many people say Bawa Rock is the only one that has taken 10 billion American dollars, and check that figure, 10 billion American dollars within a space of less than a year, about 9 months. So the people of Ghana, under the Gold Board, and also the BOG, Bank of Ghana, gave out 10 million American dollars. 10 billion, please. 10 billion American dollars to a company called Bawa Rock to go out there and get gold for the people of Ghana. And each week, they spent about 250 million American dollars buying gold. But was Bawa Rock always the main and the sole aggregator? No. Sammy Jemfi was shy of mentioning some of these, but we're going to mention them. There were about 5 different aggregators picked up by the Gold Board to go out there and scout for gold, buy gold for the Bank of Ghana. And when Gold Board gave the money out to all these 5 people to go out there, they started working. Now, who are the people we are talking about? 5 of them. Now, number 1, my brother, my sister, we had great people like Passion Gold. Passion Gold was one of the aggregators. Yes, Passion Gold, one of the aggregators. We had Max Palasco as one of the 5. Max Palasco. And that is Max Palasco. Then we also had BH Minerals Limited. BH Minerals Limited as one of the aggregators. Then also Bawa Rock. 5 of them. Then Gold Board decided to bring down the number, taking out 2. So it was left with Max Palasco, BH Minerals, and Bawa Rock. 3 of them were out there running their things and doing their things. Then finally, Gold Board decided that all these people will be suspended, as Sammy Jemfi said, and then only Bawa Rock will be dealt with. And you know why? This is very sensitive. Come here and dash it away. Now watch this. It used to be 5. 2 were dropped and the rest were running. Then everybody was dropped except Bawa Rock. Now what Sammy Jemfi realized was this. He gave out a lot of money to some of these aggregators. Go out there and buy gold. And they went out there. They bought the gold. Some of them would hoard the gold and wait for the price to either go up or down, so that they could go back and say, oh, you know what? We bought the gold like this amount high, though they bought it low. Can I explain that again? You buy gold now for 2 pesos. You wait until the gold price goes up to about 5 pesos. Then you take it to Gold Board and say, oh, yeah, I bought it at 5. You have made profit of how much? 3 pesos. Gold Board kept asking, where's the gold? Where is the gold? How much gold do you have? Bring the gold. Bank of Ghana needs the gold. Bring the gold. Oh, we don't get some yet. Oh, we just buy this amount. He left. You wait small. Boss, wait small. Boss, wait small. And then Sammy Jemfi decided to be smart. You know what he did? On the 25th of June 2024, he decided to tell all the aggregators, if you say you have not been able to buy the gold, bring the rest of the money. Listen to this wise guy. You are saying you haven't bought the gold, right? Bring the rest of the money quickly. Bring it. We need it. I have to return that to the Bank of Ghana. And all of them started running helter-skelter. Oh, boss, yesterday, no, we get the gold all by you. Meanwhile, they probably were waiting for the price to shoot so that they would come and say, oh, take, so they would get their profit and whatever. Meanwhile, they were all paid agent fees to be able to go get the gold. But some of them wanted to benefit twice. So Sammy Jemfi and his gold board sat back and realized that one of the most honest amongst them was Bawa Rock. Bawa Rock, the moment it got the money, it delivered. Low price, take. He would always be honest. Give, give, give. Until everybody started talking about Bawa Rock at Gold Board and even at the Bank of Ghana. In order to cut shortages and leakages, every other person was asked to hold on whilst Bawa Rock went on to do the business. I'm giving you deep information. So Bawa Rock became the sole guy from the middle part of last year till this time. My brother, my sister, having said this, who owns Bawa Rock? Which guy is this? He's a 39-year-old boy born in Obuasi on the 2nd of February 1986. In fact, he will be 40 in a few days on the 2nd of February 2026. His name is Alhaji Rashid Bawa Namoro. That's him. We had to blur his face because this has security undertones. This is Alhaji Rashid Bawa Namoro. And when you listen to his name, especially the Namoro part, you know where he is coming from the northern part of Ghana. He's a combination of the Upper West, two ethnic groups coming together to produce him. Many people are confusing this guy with an NPP activist, a former diplomat called Rashid Bawa. Rashid Bawa was a diplomat for the country in Nigeria. This is Rashid Bawa. There are other photos of him that you might find necessary for identification. This is Rashid Bawa. He died only in 2024, last 2 years. This is not Alhaji Rashid Bawa Namoro. This is Alhaji Rashid Bawa of blessed memory. Dash him away. Now, let's get back to Bawa Rock. Now, the owner of Bawa Rock is that guy called Alhaji Rashid Bawa Namoro. His father was Alhaji Bawa Idrisu. This man. This is Alhaji Bawa Idrisu. This is the father of the guy. And if you cannot identify him too well, check out this one. He was born into a Muslim family of 9 children. His father had 9. My brother, my sister, and this is Alhaji Bawa Idrisu, his father. Very interesting. Oh yes, 9 children. Some other sources say 6 children. But his son, called Alhaji Rashid Bawa Namoro, he has 3 wives. He's getting ready to marry a 4th wife. He's a Muslim and he has 9 children. His father had 6 children. And who was his father? This is where the story is. His father was a miner. So he was born into a family of miners. His father established a number of companies in Ghana, mining companies. He started off with Midras mining. Then it metamorphosed into precious mining and then Asanko. Do you all remember this? That was this man who did that. And he always carried his little boy to the mining site, teaching him everything about mining. But when his son grew up, he wasn't too interested in the mining. He was more into the buying rather than going on the field to mine. And he established Bawa Rock Limited in 2015. Now, Bawa Rock is not the only company that he has in Ghana. He also has Bawa Rock in Liberia. He also has the Nomoro Steel, and he deals in steel. My brother, my sister, this is the guy we are talking about. A lot of experience from when he was born into that family of miners. His father, Alhaji Bawa Idrisu, was the one who showed him mining. He had 6 children, and he picked up those who were interested in the thing after some time and pushed them on. But his own son, Rashid Bawa Namoro, was more interested in the selling and buying of the gold, and he decided to establish Bawa Rock. This is the guy we are talking about. For several years, as you have been told by Sami Jemfi, he's been involved in this business, supplying the gold to the people of Ghana. Clean record. Now, where it is very sad is that Sami Jemfi has made it clear that other aggregators may be coming in. But the point is that Alhaji Rashid Bawa Namoro himself was not acting alone. He had sub-aggregators. How many of them? 53 of them. All these people, over 50 sub-aggregators. So when the money came, he distributed it to over 50 other aggregators. Plus himself, 54 aggregators. And they went out and they all took money. So the monopoly is a pseudo monopoly. Sami Jemfi has made it clear that other aggregators may be coming in, but they just came into power and they realized that the aggregator they could trust more is no other person than this guy here called Alhaji Rashid Bawa Namoro. And this guy has become the most talked about guy in Ghana right now, because a certain irresponsible party in opposition is not happy that Ghana is prospering, and all of a sudden IMF, who did not even want Ghana to be amassing gold as reserves, has come out to say, oh, 214 million American dollars lost to the Bank of Ghana. As many people have said, if we will lose 214 million American dollars and have our economy in this shape, then we are prepared to lose more to put the economy in a better shape. That is the price. That is if that figure from IMF is right at all. Remember, it's unaudited. If it's right, come here. And we are concluding. Watch this. Now, IMF first came here a few months ago telling Gold Board and the rest of them, Minerals Commission, saying, hey, you know what? In these days, it's not important to amass gold as reserves. It won't help your economy in any way. Remember, we told you this? Everybody was shocked at the meeting. But Sami Jemfi and his people said, no, we are traditional people. We also know economics. The white man cannot teach us economics anymore. We know what we are about. Let's continue going for the gold. So they pushed Rashid and the rest out there. They brought in the gold. And today, the economy is enjoying this buoyancy because of the gold reserves. IMF, I believe, is trying to find every loophole to destroy the economy of Ghana. Those of you who have not read The Economic Hitman, I keep saying this. Please find that book and read it. This is how they behave. When they realize an African country is showing a lot of potential, they send economic hitmen to saddle you with debt. They give you loans, a lot. You ask for 10 billion, they give you 100 billion. So, oh, yeah, economy is good. Go ahead, go ahead. Then, when they come back to take the money, and you are unable to pay, yes, unable to pay, they start taking hold of your economy, messing it up, so that in no time there could be a coup d'etat. And I tell you, the West can easily sponsor coup d'etats in so many different countries. Look at what is happening in Venezuela. Look at what is happening in Burkina Faso. My brother, my sister, congratulations to the Gold Board. Congratulations to Bower Rock and all the other aggregators. We just pray that they will continue being honest to the people of Ghana. And again, Galamsey, this has to be treated very, very seriously. Galamsey, hey, if you get all the gold in the world and Galamsey is still on, you have earned nothing. Sami Jenfi, Minerals Commission, the Ministry of whatever, all of them would have to come together and push this agenda against Galamsey. Or else, we are just cutting our noses to spite our faces. Congratulations to Bower Rock. Sami Jenfi has been able to prove beyond all doubt that yes, we are getting gold, and this is what it is. And before we came into the studio, I saw a publication which said that Kojo Oppong Nkrumah ran away from Sami Jenfi after making all the noise that was calculated to destabilize the economy. You know, the opposition is not interested in the growth of the nation. The opposition is only interested in power. Whatever we can say to destroy the government so they become less popular, and then we can now come into power, we will do it. And Ghana will publish it, right? Watch this. Kojo Oppong Nkrumah chickened out in defending claims against Gold Board. And this is Jifagunu talking about this. It's a shame. Let it be known that Kojo Oppong Nkrumah was invited to Newsfile to defend his claim against Gold Board. He chickened out. That's what he posted. With all the noise. Most of them are interested in monologues. They know the weight of Sami Jenfi, how strong he can defend his views and all that. And they've known this from times past. Let us not try to destabilize the good work that the president of Ghana is doing. Today, if the Gold Board is scrapped or they reduce funding in the buying of the gold and whatsoever, can you imagine where the nation would be? A lot of these things that we are enjoying in terms of the buoyancy of the economy, you could attribute a big chunk of that to Gold Board. That is why Mahama doesn't play with Sami Jenfi. And from the little interviews that I had with some of the aggregators, they told me Sami Jenfi is an honest man. And I like to hear that people are honest. And you know Black Rasta, if it's not, we will come out and then we will spit fire. You know that that is who we are. It's all about Ghana. It doesn't matter who is involved. We supported Nana Addo from the beginning. When he started to mess up, we went straight in his face and told him. We supported Baumia when he started misbehaving. We went to him. We supported Kennedy when he started misbehaving. We went straight at him. So we have a track record of only standing with the truth. And you know that. To Sami Jenfi, if you want us to always be on your side, you know what to do. be on Ghana's side. The moment you start to drift, we will help you bury yourself. And I know you will not do that. In the interim, this.
PENDREAM TV. Now, so far so good. Say open online portal le Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.